Let's talk about Skengdo. Obviously, there's big talk up there that you've been saying that you and him's done a track. He's been asked on Insta Live by bare people about this track with Kidavelly. He said he ain't never spoke to Kidavelly. He ain't got no track with Kidavelly. What do you say to this?
To be honest with you, I can agree with that because I've never spoke to Skengdo once in my life to do a track. You feel me? I ain't got a problem with Skengdo. Yeah, whatever, and I used to be a Brixton youth back in the day, but you get me. But fam, when the fuck did I ever say man's got a tune coming with Skengdo? Because even when I saw that live as well, like, it's like people were stirring the shit up, saying I heard you got, it's just these trolls, innit? They all do their little fucking meetings probably behind backs to troll. So he's been trolled as well, and he said that, yeah, cool, and the next minute, I've never ever said I've got a fucking tune coming up with Skengdo, bro. Like, so what's people talking about, bro? That's never once come out my mouth. There's not even one video or one Snapchat that said I've got a tune coming up with Skengdo.
So who have you got a track with?
I ain't got a tune coming up with none of them, bro.
Nah?
You get me? Listen, AM, he's cool. Me and AM speak. This is where they got it confused. But see, what I said from before is that me and AM might have a tune. I never said that we got a tune on this way, bro. You get me? These people think that they're smart. They know what they're doing, innit? They love to do anything to try whatever. But at the end of the day, I know I never said that. I said we might have a tune coming up. You get me? I spoke to him about doing a track. Like, he was calm with it, you feel me? Yeah, he said he's going to chat to his management. That's it, you feel me? Finesse Forever and that, he's going to chat to them. That was it, you feel me? I never said once that me and him got a track coming up. Well, that was stupid. I said we might have a tune coming up. Because I've been speaking to AM all the time. And plus, though, people that chat this shit, yeah? For the documentary for YouTube, yeah? Why didn't these man do something to me then, or whatever, like, or anything happened? You get me? We was cool. When we done the screening, we went to the documentary in the end of February, like a week before the documentary come out. Yeah, we had to go for the screening to watch the documentary for the terms and conditions thing. Let's start on GRM Daily, the terms and conditions / UK Jill story. We was in a picture together, bro. AM come and show me love. Skengdo come and show me love. I don't beg it with people, bro. You feel me? Like, we was cool out there, but if you get me, I ain't got a problem with them. So at the end of the day, out of everyone else, I ain't got a problem with Skengdo and AM. But whatever happened in the life, I see that as fakeness, innit? But it's not that I don't blame them, because we're not brethren that we chill with each other like that. You get me? But at the end of the day, this is my zone. I used to be from the bricks, but AM is cool. Big up. Skengdo show me love as well, so cool. You get me? Them man are calm. They're calm, innit? Like, but I never said anything. It's just trolls that chat shit. So that there, I can admit, I ain't really got nothing to say to them, innit? But we ain't got no tunes coming up. You feel me? Simple.
DARDEST TV in association with Block 5 Entertainment, and we're back again. Bumped into a man like Kidavelly for the second time. He's got J1 with him. What's good over there, brothers? You calm?
But I'm good, man. I can't complain, bro. It's good, you feel me?
Well, you saying, man like Kidavelly's back with me, you get me? Certain man don't want a part 1, but you're giving me a part 2.
Part 2, bro. Certain man are shook, you get me? I ain't got nothing to hide, bro. I'm just the truth. I tell the truth, innit? Anyone that wants to interview me, come through. I'll speak nothing but facts, you get me? So,
say no more.
Get me?
Alright, let's get this at the start. The people want to know, is Kidavelly a snitch?
Never been a snitch. Have I been a snitch, my guy? Never, bro.
Alright, then let's talk about man like African Child. It's up there on the net that you snitched on him. What do you think about that?
Well, it's absolutely nonsense.
Yeah?
Why would I snitch on someone I don't even know his address through my head? You get me? Man don't know his address, fam. If man was a snitch, then everybody will know I'm a snitch. It's just stupid accounts on the internet that he's stupid. Apparently, he's put up his address on his story. You know, my man's not well in his head, you feel me?
Yeah.
He's tapped. So, for him to put your own address on the internet like an idiot, of course, you're going to get trolls. I've seen that. You get me? Like, I've seen American, you know, like Gamer Boys. I've seen shit on YouTube. They've got an ex man's address. They're playing fucking Fortnite. Bring FBI or something to your yard, bro. Bring drug squad or whatever to your yard, you feel me? Yeah. I never snitched on them, bro, because that's why it just went over my head, because man is not a snitch, you get me? I've never snitched. This is my nigga. My niggas in my team love, man. Free them up, RIP to them. But bro, nothing like that, bro.
Okay, so let's get on to man like Drill Knowledge.
The trolls are the ones that snitch.
Drill Knowledge has got a video on his channel. And on that channel, there's somebody talking that sounds like you. And he's talking to his brethren, and his brethren's telling him that you snitched on African Child, and you said, fuck it. He tried to get the drop on me, so I got it on him. Cool. What's going on with that then?
Cool. Brother, as I've said, people edit videos, edit shit. Why would that? Listen, if someone was gonna snitch, why would you bother email, like reply back or inbox someone else that you don't know to snitch? You get me? Saying that you snitched, does that make sense? So you're baiting yourself up. Let's say if you was a snitch, you're not gonna go and tell nobody that. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it just doesn't make sense. Why would that? It's been happening for time, innit? People that use, what's it called, the Instagram program or shit like that. You can clone a man's profile and it will make it look like it's you. I've seen it happen to a couple artists before. It's happened to man that sticks, a couple artists, what I've seen, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but at the end of the day, that was all fake. Because why would that be stupid? I know I got too much hate, so why am I gonna go and say to someone that, rah, that man's a snitch, you feel me?
Yeah.
It wouldn't make no sense. Like, me going to someone and saying that man got my man's yard, boom, down, I don't know your address, I don't know nothing about you, I don't condone that. Even if I hate you all the way to the death, I will never snitch. So what they've done is just use that Instagram program or whatever it's called, whatever software they're using. I heard you can clone your profile and try to make it look like it's yours, so it can come up as my one Kidavelly.061, but it's not me at all.
Okay.
Because one, I don't even tap like that. that's actually a fact. I don't tap like that. You feel me? That's why look, it's never even got around. Niggas are still cool for me. My nigga here, he's still cool with me. All my niggas are cool with me, get me?
Yeah.
Nobody be hollering me if I was a snitch for a lot of things, you feel me? Man's never snitched. I've been to jail because of niggas snitching on me, you feel me? So come on.
Alright, so let me know, what does Kidavelly think about snitches? What's your opinion on snitches?
To me, there's no point in snitching in it. Like, if you say you're about that life, then why would you bother snitch, you feel me? When it comes down to the crunch, why are you snitching? You feel me, innit, G? That's what I'm saying. That if you say that you're on it, then you're doing roads, you're doing this, you're doing bootings, whatever, you know, everybody raps about, then why would you snitch? Like me, I don't condone that, innit? Because I've had niggas that took raps for cases for me, for what I've done. I'm not gonna talk about that, that's shit, innit? Man's calm myself down, man just focused on big shit, you feel me? But at the end of the day, for people to say, and next one is a snitch and this and that, and saying snitching, it's long. Just mind your own business, ride your bird, you feel me?
Yeah.
If you got your reasons, even if you got your reasons, why snitch? Because you're gonna lose all your credibility that you've worked hard for, you feel me? Nobody's gonna wanna fuck with you, nobody, even your girl or your baby mum, whoever it is, hoes, whatever, ain't gonna take you seriously no more. Because you're gonna be labelled as a snitch. But I think snitches is dead, bro.
Alright then, so you've just give us your opinion on snitches.
Yeah.
Does everybody around you in your team feel the same? Because let me just talk about Drew for a minute. Drew's up on the net and it seems like he don't even know what a snitch is. He hasn't got a clue what's going on when it comes to snitching. What do you say to that?
Bro, I can say to you, see that with Drew, fam. Man grew up with Drew, innit? He's cool, everybody. He's tapped, innit? I know he's tapped, that's my brethren, innit? But he is smart. He's not like he's tapped, but he's smart. That's how he is, innit? Everybody in the ends, he knows, everybody knows. That's just how Drew is, you get me? I grew up with him, he's like a family friend to me, innit? He's not an 061 or nothing like that, but that's my brethren. You feel me? Man's got him to the death, so all these niggas that talk about him, drawing him out, they're using it just as an advantage. But to be honest with you, what I personally saw on the internet was mad, because I had words with him over that, you feel me? As a brethren, like, I'm not gonna go to a next man and be like blah blah blah, you get me? Like, because I know I've had niggas calling me, bro, my niggas from jail, they've got iPhones in jail, bro, like they're calling man and telling man, rah, bruv, don't even fuck with that man. I've got my management telling me that as well. Bare people telling man, don't fuck with my man because he's bad for business and he's making man even look wet. Obviously that is destroying my image, but I've always vouched for man. But when that's happened, I'm thinking, nah, but he's not even a snitch, brother. I'll be real with you, innit? He's not a snitch. He's just done it for clout.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I sat down and spoke to him, innit? Because...
But what I'm saying to you,
if
clout or anything, there should be no snitching, no talking.
But this is what I'm saying, my brother. I never knew nothing about it. I don't know why people are coming to me. Go ask Drew that, bro. Like, you get me, bro? You go and ask him yourself, you get me?
I will.
It's my interview. You go out there and ask him yourself. This is my interview, not about Drew.
Say no more.
By the end of the day, my brother, yeah, he didn't actually even snitch. It's just that, brother, I don't know how to explain it. It's just the character he is, you get me? That's Drew. Drew's just mad like that, bro, like, you get me? But he's my brethren. I've got love for him. He's had man. When I was broke, Drew had man in his family.
Yeah, well, like you say, till I'm face to face with Drew, we're called out a square.
Yeah, but that's it, boy. He didn't even snitch here, but it's like the way he said it made them look like a snitch. That's what I'm saying. From the time I understand, if you're saying you've took the stand, then of course you're a rat. You're a rat, nigga. You get me? You're a rat for that. But he didn't even take the stand. That's what I said to him. What was the point of even doing all of that for Insta? He's not even a snitch, but whatever happened behind the backs, I'm not here to defend no snitch, because if it was a snitch, I promise you, bro, I would have burnt his bridge. Whether you're my blood or like, you get me, you're my blood or whatever, my bridging, your bridge is gone, bro.
Okay, let's get on to the next thing. He's not a snitch still, but he's just, I don't know what he done it for clout. He's not really, like, you get me, he's just a bit tapped, so that's why it is, isn't it? He's cool though, man. Okay, so obviously, drill knowledge. There's bare videos of you up there. Everybody's having a laugh. Everyone's enjoying it. Let's get back to this girl. She's up there. She's with Sammy Timmers. She's telling her live on the thing that you are a pedo. She said she was 14 years old and you linked her from probation. Took her cinema. Now tell us straight, once and for all, is Kidavelly linking 14-year-olds from probation?
Well, it's absolutely not. J1 up. He told her. If you know me to be a pedo, my nigga doesn't do that stuff.
Mostly it comes from fake accounts, innit? So why is it only fake accounts for singing?
Yeah.
Where's all the real accounts?
But what about the girl? Remember, the girl's saying it. She's coming up there saying it.
Anybody can see that someone done something to somebody.
Yeah.
That won't clout chasing, bro.
Yeah.
Clout chasing.
It's clout chasing, bro.
If my nigga done that, I won't be with my nigga.
He won't be with me.
I won't be here, bro.
Yeah.
So all it is clout chasing.
So what do you both think about this girl keep continuously saying that this is a fact?
So I think she's just chatting west, innit?
Yeah.
Chatting a lot of shit.
She's chatting west, like, look, my nigga explained it, yeah, look, if I was a paedophile, brother, yeah, I would not be put on a fucking YouTube documentary, bro. I know real fucking bosses from YouTube, bro.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna put me in Century Films? They got Century Films, Mr. Montgomery and all these men. Do you think they would have put me in a documentary if I was a fucking pedo, bro? Do you know how much that pisses man off? Like, I'm a pedo, brother. That girl is done at it, you know like that? I've explained it. The girl is a liar, bro. Man saw her fucking brother. Let me check something. Shut up, Pastor. What's that ID? Brother, remember you have a green ID, yeah? Provisional thing, yeah? You have your provisional, it's green. As you can see on the camera, I don't want to show my thing. You can see it's green, I don't want to show my name. At the end of the day, my brother, she had the same thing. So you're telling me someone that's underage is going to have a fucking green provisional, bro? Brother, the girl was old, she's overage, bro. Do you know how much man from different ends like Enfield and Edmonton that's followed me, telling me about this girl. She's put a fucking nigga in jail for 9 years, bro. You feel me? Because she's a liar.
Alright, so clean it up once and for all. What was your connection? Where did you go on that day, and then what happened?
Brother, to be honest with you, bro, I don't even want to talk about it, but you know what? Because it's an interview, I'm going to have to justify myself 100 times again. You get me? Whatever, we've linked up. I know she's overage.
But was you coming from probation?
No, I was not coming from her probation, bro. You feel me? Man's come out of jail, bro. I was living in Wood Green. The girl was catting to come to my house. Brother, do you think I bring bitches to my yard, bro? If you're not my girl or my baby mum, you can't come to my yard, bro. You feel me? She's catting to come to my yard, but I told her no. These times, say man's busy doing what I'm doing. I'm out of jail. I'm trying to think. She's catting to come to my house. Cool. I'd even collar her when I come out of jail. You get me? She just see it on my fucking, what do you call it? On my Facebook. I'd even have Instagram. Damn fresh show, man. Had plats. She's hollered that man. Cool. Otherwise, it wouldn't have happened, bro. Like at the end of the day, brother, she's overage, bro. She's a fucking liar, and she's everything that, like, she's just a waste of space, bro. Like, you get me? Like, trust me, fam, she's just a liar. The girl is a fucking liar, bro.
Okay, so last thing, what happened on the day? What happened? What happened on the day? What did you do?
Brother, it's calm, brother. Nobody got fucked. Cool. Whatever about the cinema thing, yeah, we linked up here, whatever, yeah. Went cinema, whatever, innit? That was it. I bought a fucking Big Mac meal. It's a respect thing, bro. I don't live in Wood Green, bro. You feel me? I don't live in Wood Green. You know like that, my brother? I'm from Child.Bad, bro. Like, I don't live in Wood Green.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, yeah, we linked up, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we've gone whatever has happened, innit? But I know she's overage, innit?
Yeah.
Unless she could have lied about her age and made fake IDs.
Yeah.
But from what I know her age from what she's told me. You feel me? That's what she's told, man. Yeah. That's her age, bro. You feel me? So whatever happened, but I bought a fucking Big Mac meal. Evans water, and she even sucked my wrist and my weed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man went back to my house with no fucking mister. So for her to ever come outside and say I'm a pedo, how am I fucking pedo if you was on my fucking case? But I wasn't on your case. I forgot she even fucking exists, bro. You get me? Whatever it is, brother, that you get me, I didn't even know she exists, bro. You come to me and hollered, man, and now you're telling man I've come out of jail and you're hollering, man. Wanted to link, man, come to my yard, you're catting for the wood. And it's the same thing that I heard from certain Enfield youths and Edmonton youths. I don't know these youths, I'm not from them sides, but their accounts was real, their Snapchats were real. The girl is an absolute liar, bro. It's an absolute lie, because everybody that knows, man, that's why I'm still cool with people, bro. Because it's only fake accounts that say that.
Yeah.
So they confused the Bad Breed girl for this Angela girl. But the Angela girl is completely a different person.
Yeah.
Like, you get me? Angela was she ready to come on my live and said it, but Bad Breed, she even told me one time, yeah, when I linked her, that at the end of the day, that she does it for clout. I never used to use Instagram, bro. You think man used Instagram at that time, bro? I never used to use no Instagram, bro. You get me? So I only used Instagram that time probably a couple months after. You get me? So at the end of the day, it's just stupid, my brother. You get me? She told me she does it for clout. She was all telling me, oh, this person's annoying me, this person's annoying me. I'm like, bruv, you live your whole life on Insta. And she told me, bruv, I'm not gonna lie, I love to cause trouble for Instagram views, likes, and clout. And that's word, but I can put anything down on my life. And I can swear on my mother's life and my kid's life, bro, this girl was overage, bro. Because I see the fucking thing. If she was underage, I will not be with a fucking gang linking a fucking underage girl. That's not me, bro. I've got kids, bro. You feel me? Yeah. My baby mum is fucking gonna be 29 this year, bro. You feel me? Like, come on, my brother. That I got 2 20-year-old girls that turn fucking 2 and that on the 16th of June, bro. Like, come on, my brother. That she just needs to fuck herself, bro. That's what she needs to do. Girls like her don't deserve a life. She deserves to just commit suicide. Like, you know, just jump off. She should come here and just jump off this thing, bro. Because girls like her are bad, bro. Because you see, I've had niggas similar situations, and girls plan to come and link them. You feel me? And girls plan to come and link them, and then what? They plan to come and fuck them, and then at the end of the day, what? Because their parents have come in their yard. They don't know. You're just going to a next yard. The niggas, whatever, they were thirsty, whatever. They've gone there. Overage, you know. Remember that? It's not that they were underage. These are overage girls, and because whatever, their parents come in, bruv, they've screamed rape. And got niggas set up. There's niggas right now sitting in jail for that same thing, bro. I've been in jail, bro. I've been in jail 4 times. I've read serious sentences. You get me? Yeah. So seeing that shit and other people that's riding jails when they're fucking innocent and they've been convicted for something they didn't even fucking do is wrong. You see, girls like her, bro, deserve to get smoked, bro. That's what you deserve to get smoked. You get me? Because she is the biggest jaw rat, bro. You don't go and say someone's a pedo. Do you know how that can fuck up someone's head when you're not a pedo, bro? That her, she deserves to get smoked. That's why she's been smoked enough times by a lot of men, bro. Enfield, Edmonton, they've all smoked this girl and they know about it. She's a fucking slag, bro. You get me? When she was trying to kill herself, I'm the one that saved her from killing herself. Otherwise, bro, she'll be 6 feet under, bro. You feel me? Yeah. She'll be 6 feet under. I'm the one that saved her from killing herself.
And what did you do to save her?
Bruv, I told her, bruv, what's the point of killing yourself? She wanted to kill herself. She was cutting her fucking wrist, bro.
Yeah.
You get me? Even if you see her wrist, she'll show you. But I don't know whatever she would have done. The girl is a proper prolific liar. She'll lie about everything. But I know she's the one that was messaging me, telling me this shit. But I'm out of jail. I'm just trying to get my life back together. You get me?
Yeah.
And you got this stupid bitch and that doing all of this, and then now wants to come out of the woodwork and say that man's this and that. How's that a pedo? Me linking you doesn't mean that I'm a pedophile. I never fucked her. And she even said it on live that I never fucked her. You feel me? Yeah. And for Sammy Timmons to even gas up the girl is a joke. That is a joke. You should have been backing me. That's what I said to her. I'm not even capping. I'm not sleepless and nobody. She's calm. Big up Sammy Timmons over her. But one thing's made me learn in life, fuck these UK bitches. You get me?
Okay, let's get on to that YouTube documentary. Obviously, it's up there on Grime Daily, Terms and Conditions. How did you get that? Let's start. How did you get your part in that?
Well, to be honest with you, my nigga, Mr. Montgomery, big up that nigga. That's my blood nigga from old school when I was Brixton days, young 28, young PDC from 09 to 013. Mr. Montgomery is the one that hooked me up. He put me on there, blew them up. They liked me. The film crew liked me. Mr. Montgomery liked me from days, so he's brought me in.
Yeah.
So he's brought me into the thing. So he told me, yeah, could go out, right, he's doing a documentary, right, that he wants to bring me forward to it. So I was happy for that, you get me? Because, come on fam, chat, man's always on fucking double than that, or wherever it ever ends. it's actually a good thing that comes into your life. That was opportunity.
Yeah.
So of course I'm gonna take it, and I respected him like for that. You get me? Because I got paid for it. But even if I didn't get paid for it, I would have done it. Right?
Yeah.
Anything I see in life, you have to do to get paid. You can't do nothing for free. Nothing's for free, innit? But that's what it was through Mr. Montgomery.
Alright, so remember that's been up there a good few months now. Tell us, what has that done for you? What have you got since then? What connections? What's come through that?
To be honest with you, my brother, I'm not gonna boast or nothing and lie, innit? I'll tell the truth, innit? Like, about 3-4 opportunities did come from that.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of love. It's got me exposure as well. A lot of love. A lot of people inbox me saying they like my story because they're seeing a different side from me. You get me? Not from what the side that you will see of Kidavelly. You feel me? You're seeing a different side from me, bro. You feel me? That's a different side. It's not that man's fake. I keep it real. I always speak on my mind. I back myself and apparently I'm a verbals. But that side there, you're seeing a good side. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I can't really speak about what's come for it, innit? That's all confidential, innit?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
Stuff
something come through for it, innit? Like 4
Yeah.
things did come through. The big links, I met big connections through that. So man's good, you feel me?
Okay, so let us talk about the paper. Was the paper you got from it decent? Could it change something in your life?
But I can't lie to you, fam. They paid man good, innit?
Yeah?
They paid man good. I can't say that it's like a life changer money, but it's good. It was a nice piece. It weren't no couple bills. I got paid racks. You feel me?
Yeah.
Not 1 bag or 2 bags, nothing like that. I got paid nice money. You feel me? They paid my nice money from that, bro. So I'm confident. He even knows as well. You get me?
Okay, so
Even
the
Drew,
same.
even the guy you're talking about, Drew,
Yeah.
he's come to one interview when the last film, man. You see like the last scene that you saw like coming to the end, yeah? Of the documentary. Outside the bit when we was on the outside that the shop and it was raining. And I'm showing my brethren's grave. Drew was there with man. He was in the background. He knows man got paid, bro. He see my bread. I got paid for that. So for me to lie, it's stupid. I'm not gonna lie on a fucking interview, bro. When people that's put me in the documentary can know. Everybody knows I got paid. I got paid for that, bro. I got paid back some money, so it was good piece.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about now the people that watched it. How do you see that they took your part in it? What do you think people thought when they see you in it?
To be honest with you, my brother, what you see on Instagram Live is different to real life.
Yeah.
Bare people inbox me, G, on Twitter, even Facebook. Well, I hardly even log into my Facebook. I probably log into my Facebook like twice every 6 months, once every 6 months or something. You get me? But I got love for my Instagram. Everybody was inboxing me. People that's not even to do with road shoots, and people that's got nothing to do with road, innit? They were loving it. They said I like that. People was happy.
Yeah.
90%. I won't even cap. But you had some people, of course, that's gonna hate because they see you doing bits. They don't really care, innit? But yeah, you're out there doing this and that and that. They're just there to bring you down. But fuck them, man. You get me? They can suck their mums, man. You get me? They can fuck themselves, innit? By the end of the day, I'm doing me. You get me? Because they ain't gonna bring me down. Because if I was down, I haven't fell off. I'm a strong character. I've never bought weak. I'm not a quitter.
Yeah.
They probably quitted or gave up in their lives and shit like that. But that's not me. You get me? So other people might still look at it. Yeah, you've done good. They'll know you're doing good, but they're still gonna hate. But it's life, bro, innit?
Yeah.
It's life, bro. If people are gonna hate, let them fucking hate. Fuck themselves, bro.
But let's talk about some of them comments. Some of them got real negative. Some of them were saying things like fucking Posty needs to be ashamed of himself, letting Kidavelly be in that. He needs to take it off of the channel. What does it go in your head when you see people going that far?
Brother, I just have to laugh. I laugh at it because it's not gonna get taken down. They can say what they want, but you get me? They can say what they want, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna get taken down because why would, like, pick up everyone in GRM Daily, innit? I ain't got a problem with all these platforms, but they wouldn't take it down because who were you to tell someone else? Like, imagine that, someone that's so irrelevant, who were you to tell someone that Posty and these big people that's up in the game, that's got a big channel like GRM Daily, they've got their own award show. Big up GRM Daily, innit? I've got like 2 projects on GRM. You get me? I'm going to tell them.
You can obviously tell that you want to say and take it down, but clearly they're a fan of man. Because they're going in their
They're fans.
taking minutes out of
You're
their
taking your time to
look
watch
at
me.
my man. So why are you going to take 5 minutes? If you're not a fan, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Simple as.
That's
it.
Like,
Real talk.
See? What he just said is the real talk. People are still watching me. You hate, man, but every day you're fucking watching me.
Don't watch
Hey,
it,
brother, it doesn't make no sense. Cool. You see, with man, if I hate someone, my guy, yeah, I would not waste my time to even watch you. You get me? People are watching me. They're just patties, bro, man. Get me? All they'll do is make up lies on my name, and it's getting out of order now, but it's actually getting ridiculous now. I'm just a young black nigga trying to come out of the hood, bro. I'm trying to do my thing. So I'm thinking, man, why is people hating, man? As I said to you, remember last time we done the thing? The hate only came since I went live with Russ and S1. You get me? Because they're the biggest patties anyway, but I can't be labelled. On the music-wise, yeah, they do their thing, but I can't be labelled as these dickheads, bro. I'm going to be bigger than them, man. Forget them, man. You feel me? Like, at the end of the day, that's why it is. It's all chose because they're still watching me. You feel me? They can say whatever they want. Everyone's going to get hate, bro. Big people, like even these other big people at the top, they don't get probably much hate as man, but the haters are the fans. That's how I say it. Yeah. Because they watch me every day and they still made man relevant, bro. Look at now, everybody knows who I am. Every ends I go, north, east, southwest, fucking out of London, I'm getting love, bro. And this is what I see from. I'm not capping because I'm holding a fucking mic, bro. Man's actually talking facts. You get me? Nobody's come and said all this pedo shit, oh, you're this. It's just niggas trolling, innit? But they're fans at the end of the day. They're patties,
okay, so let's talk about the company that made that documentary. What doors has it opened with them? Have they come back to you for anything after that? What are you doing with them next?
To be honest with you, my brother, like I ain't really heard from them since then, I'll be honest with you, innit? But we still got each other's numbers, we still check up and we talk to each other, innit? They still shout me, I still shout them, innit? So you get me, they're still doing their thing, but they bust, man. So all love and respect to them, you get me? They helped man out as well. Because they helped man go through a little thing, even big up man that Fraser T. Smith for that story time tune we done for the documentary. We worked fucking hours in the studio with Fraser. Fraser's a good coach and a good producer. That's why he's got, look what he's made Dave and Stormzy. He's made Dave and Stormzy a big artist. You feel me? Big up Fraser T. Smith and the film crew because they helped me out, you get me? That's positivity. So for them, they, of course, they probably have got doors already open because the main guy that runs it, he's won a BAFTA. He's won a BAFTA award, bro, for the best director. You feel me? So of course he's good at his job. Look at the way he directed my video and directed the whole fucking documentary. That's what you call a man with a plan. Big up to them.
Okay, let's get on to your music. No matter what happens, what you put out, what views it gets, people are continuously saying that you are paying for your views. Someone even got at me and said that needs to be asked to you. Are you paying for anything regarding your music?
It's good you asked me that. Brother, I don't even know how to buy views. How can you buy views, bro? I don't know anything about that, bro. Like people, that's what I'm saying. Look, brother, if I was buying views, I would have a fucking label, bro. I'll be on 1 million views. Does any of my tunes hit 1 million views? Now, these fans probably got on my views is probably 200k on one video, coming up to 200k, ding dong red. You feel me? Man don't pay for no views, bro. Me paying for views, like, what's that? Like, come on, my brother, you get me? It's just stupid, man. I don't even know how to buy views. That's what I'm saying. If you're buying views, then I'll be global. Most niggas out there probably buy views anyways. From what I've heard from back in the day, if you're buying views, your video gets shut down. So if I was buying views, all my videos would have been shut down. That's what I've heard. But I don't know nothing about buying views, bro. I've never looked into it. I just try to get everybody. I just send my video to everyone. Promote, promote, promote. Get me, I'll get my big mics. They help me promote the thing. But good, none of us buy views. Me, big mics, and nobody do nothing like that, bro. You get me? So all these niggas talking about buying views, I don't know what's going on, fam. You get me? That's what I mean. That's how the hate is. Niggas want to hate, but what are you really saying? They're just talking, but you're not saying nothing. You feel me? You're not making no sense. Like me buying views. Come on, fam. It's just stupid, man. That's how they...
Everybody will do everything in their possible best to grind down your success. They don't do nothing in their life. So let's just say that. Let's just keep that thing like that.
Exactly, my brother. Now, word. That's exactly what he just said is the best thing, innit? You've got a lot of people trying to bring me down, trying to do this, that. But at the end of the day, my nigga, like, you're not going to bring me down, fam. I wasn't born to be weak. Man's gone through too much shit, brother, to even think I'm going to fall off people just chatting hella shit on my name. But it does get annoying. Because that's why sometimes I don't respond. It's not worth it, but sometimes you have to respond onto certain things, you feel me? Like you have to clear up certain things, that's acceptable, but sometimes the bigger man you keep going forward because I haven't fell off one. There's been opportunities coming, and I've been taking them. Like, so if I was really flat, you get me, all this shit these people say is stupid, brother, because if I was buying views, I'll be up on the game. I would have had a deal, brother. And I'll be real with you anyway, most rappers probably buy fucking views anyways. From what I've heard, you get me? I'm not going to expose a lot of artists, but I've heard of certain artists buying views, but I don't know anything. I don't know any links that does anything with fake views. Why am I going to fuck up my shit? I would love to get 1 million views, you get me? If someone's going to do right promotion for me to get that 1 million views, then yeah. But when I'm getting these views, why's people hating? There's other people that's got bigger views than mine, but at least my views are decent, they're nice. But there should be more.
Yeah, let's talk about the reality though. Obviously, like you said, you got tunes like Ding Dong with big views. But the views are going down, big man. The new track you put up there on Press Play, it's got more dislikes than likes, and the views ain't big. It's like people ain't watching. You're supposed to be busting into the music game. What do you think about that?
That's exactly what I was shocked about. You know what it is? You see all them, obviously I checked that last time, it was on 1K dislikes, innit, buddy? At the end of the day, my brother, that's not from nobody. Have you ever seen any of my tunes get more likes than dislikes, brother? No. It's not like that, fam. You get me? So, at the end of the day, it's just fake accounts. You've had people in my life telling me they've got literally over 200 accounts for YouTube to dislike my video, bro.
Yeah.
You get me? And then people allowed that to happen. And I'm labelled as the bad guy when you've got fucking trolls making accounts to dislike my video, and then it's allowed to be up there, bro. You get me? All my videos and I've got more likes than dislikes, you feel me? That's a fact, you feel me? More likes than dislikes, but the ratio sometimes for Bully, I think, I'm not gonna say nothing, but whatever happened in that, brother, is mad, innit? Because at the end of the day, fuck the dislikes, people still like the tune. It's gone up on some of them Joe pages on Insta, you get me? People have inboxed me about the tune. So, you get me? But
yeah, with regards to that Bully though, there was one line you said in there that a lot of people found a bit strange. You was talking about you spreading your legs. What's that about?
To be honest with you, I've been seeing it on a couple of things popping up on YouTube.
Like people want to know what you're spreading your legs for.
I don't know if it was my speech or something, but I think this is what I'm saying, brother. There's too many set 8s, bro. It says spent my legs on the street. Spent. Let me just spell it out for them, innit? S-P-E-N-T. Spent. Spent my legs on the street.
So what you saying? You ain't spreading no legs.
What am I spreading my legs on the streets for, fam? You get me? You know like that, my nigga? When the fuck would that be spreading my legs? It says spent, but it's probably the way that it sounded. Niggas know it's not even like that. But you know, once someone makes a rumour, everybody jumps on the bandwagon as fucking usual. It's how it gets.
Yeah.
But obviously I've seen it. But at the end of the day, that bar got me relevant, my nigga. I'm seeing it on fucking certain Joe pages, American artists, bro. Reacted to that video, bro. There was a couple of us, I think, me, that Nito, Nito, what's it called, NB? What's his name? Nito NB or something, innit? Yeah, him, couple other man, they were reacting. Americans have seen it on UK Joe inside there and that, but big up UK Joe inside there. But at the end of the day, fam, it was spent. But obviously it's probably the way you say it, innit? Probably maybe whatever you say, it's a speech sometimes, innit? Like,
okay, well I've heard that there's supposed to be some American contacts that you've made. Talk to us. Who have you made contact with in America?
That's no comment, but I even put a preview of one of the tunes. I've even tagged the artist on my story, innit?
Yeah.
But there's more, like obviously there's big things coming, but I can't really speak with that, my brother, innit?
Yeah.
That's how you know. If I was all this shit you niggas say, you won't be interviewing me right now. Cause would you be interviewing me right now, bro?
Nah.
Nobody else, exactly. Nobody else would wanna fuck with me. They don't wanna fuck with no pedo. They wouldn't wanna do that, bro. Whatever. I'm this, that. They still want to fuck with her because they see man's got talent. You feel me? It's all about the talent, because you get me. So I've got my contacts, but I'm not gonna say no names in it, but they're there.
Okay, so who over here do you listen to and want to work with? Who would you do a track with over here?
To be honest with you right now, my brother, my situation with certain UK artists, yeah, forget them, cause you get me. Like, I done my shit individually, bro. I never needed none of these niggas or these fucking artists, bro. You feel me? I done my shit individually, but there's certain man that I wanted to link up with. I ain't gonna say no names or nothing, even though I keep it real, but it's for certain personal things. But at the end of the day, I still listen to a certain man. I big up niggas like Skepta. Big up to them. If I had done a tune with Skepta, that's good. You get me? You know, there's so much in your head that I can't even think. Man will have to sit down and think. But there is certain artists I work with in the UK, but what's been happening now, niggas are getting trolled and they're thinking it's man. So, to be honest, bro, I done my thing individually, you get me, fam, by myself, with the help of my nigga Big Max, that's been advising me in this music thing for time. Yeah. He's trying to get me to big management and big fucking labels, you get me? And he's done his thing, because I won't be where I am right now if it weren't for Big Max. When I was down, going through depression, Big Max helped, man. Nobody else, and my nigga Jay went up, he was there for me. Nobody else helped man up, fam. Yeah. Like, by the end of the day, it is what it is, isn't it?